Hi guys, this is Tony here from Metal Ruse. You're about to sit down and enjoy an interview I just did um, over there, and so do like and subscribe so you can get all this straight into your streaming and into your consciousness as soon as it arrives. So enjoy the interview, and I will. Over to you, Tony. Thanks for coming and chatting to us um, all the way from Oslo to Australia.
Pleasure.
Feels a bit.
Thank you for having us.
Oh no, it's a pleasure. It's absolute pleasure. I got to listen to the new EP just today actually because I only got it this morning and
Yeah,
beautiful, absolutely beautiful.
thank you.
Thank you.
Really. I mean, I've listened to your work before because I listened to the first album, um, and and you're sort of coming out now as of 31st of October, Halloween, um,
Mhm.
with this new EP. It's only short. It's only a short EP. I mean, they're not. It's not a long one, is it? Four
No, it's only
tracks,
4 songs.
Mm.
four songs.
Um, it's when we released the single Ghost from last year,
Mm,
or Ghosts, we felt like it was a bit lonely on its own, but it was a nice song and it needed some friends.
mm,
So we put it on an EP with other winter songs as well that was suitable, we felt. But there's quite a few covers this time. So the first one, Mitt hjerte alltid vanker, which is it means my heart always lingers.
yes.
It's a 300-year-old is it a
Psalm.
psalm, like a religious song? But
Right.
we rewrote the lyrics to be more related to nature and the time that we're in,
Mm,
to make it more relevant for us. And then there's a song called Till the End, which is also like it's an original song, but it's a reinterpretation and a rewritten version of Vardagen. So, but it's in English, and I wanted to just hear this song as like a choral piece. And then there's Ghosts, obviously, and then at the end we have Hymna till Blåfjell, which means the hymn to the Blue Mountains, which I think is the song that our international audience can relate to the least, probably because it's very much related to a Norwegian kids TV series that runs every December. Not every December, but it was like 20 years ago, and then it's
mm.
been running on and off. It's sort of like it's a song from this series about these blue elves that live in the mountain in the north. Yeah, and it's very nostalgic to us, and but we'll see how it resonates with the rest of the world. But yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that last song is very much we did that for ourselves. That is
yeah,
sort of a love letter to 8-year-old Katrina Jogeir Oskar and Florian.
That's so you should be. Yeah, exactly. It's your art. You create what you want and how you want. You know, at the end of the day, it's not about, I suppose it is about pleasing people, but it's about pleasing yourself more than anything else, isn't it not? So I think that's lovely that you can throw that in for yourselves and enjoy it and
Mm.
have a
yeah,
smile inside and outside, you know?
yeah.
Mm.
Ghost, but I want to go, Ghost is beautiful. It's really, really, I can see why you wanted to have friends with it and not just be on its own. It's a stunning piece.
Thank
Um,
you.
mm, mm. I mean, it it's it brought a tear to my eye, and I don't know why. You know, I listened to it and felt um quite emotionally drained, but
Wow.
I couldn't tell you why.
Mm,
You
Wow.
know, it was, I don't know what it was, something magic in that song, but it made me feel very melancholic.
yeah,
Mm.
Mm,
I think I was just thinking the other day. I was talking to my therapist actually, and I said I think I've just got this like constant state of melancholy in me all the time. And she says, that's not strange. It's how you were raised.
Yeah.
But
I think that's the case for a lot of us, or just Norwegians. It is an emotion that I've noticed in a lot of other Norwegian music, that there are a lot of melancholic and not depressing, but like
No, no.
dark toned musicians and
yeah,
artists here in Norway.
Mm,
Mm.
but I think, I mean, ghosts talk about sort of going back to your natural state, you know, taking things more slow, going back to sleep. Nature is sleeping as well. Everything is sort of covered in this sort of white duvet in a way, and everything sleeps below, and so should you, and allow yourself that. And also, it's also a time where we remember the ones that are past, and um, Halloween as well as Samhain, which is like the old
mm,
Celtic tradition, also talks about how the veil gets thinner during the dark months, where sort of the ghosts from the past or your ancestors are sort of peeking through to see how you're doing. And I think it's a nice season to sort of celebrate them and have them around. If they are around, if they will want to come around, you know, they are also welcome. And yeah, I like that imagery, and I wanted to put it in
Mm.
out in like a musical form.
yeah.
That is also like you have the feeling of you feel touched or sad, not knowing why, and that is also like the music is
Yes.
a language of the soul and emotion in a way. Like so, this the subconscious, like you can hide a lot of things within you that you won't access without the proper tools, and
Mm,
music can be one of those tools in the right context and way.
yeah.
So we always say to ourselves and our listeners that we really appreciate people crying on our concerts, and just it's an open space.
Yeah.
I love that because I mean I live now in a warmer country. I've spent most of my youth in a cold country. I grew up in the UK. I live here in Australia now, and I lost my father a couple of years ago, and Christmas was our time. You know,
Yeah.
the wintry
Really?
time was our time. And
Mm,
I think I think one of the reasons I did find it so emotional was I probably thought of my dad deep down without thinking, you
mm,
Yeah.
know? And I think that's a beautiful thing that a music can do, and what bands like yourself are really good at is that finding the spirit and soul in music, which has sort of lost its way a lot
Mm.
in commercial music, you know?
yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry about your loss. Maybe
Oh, he
maybe it came through.
Mm,
I think it did because I haven't. I mean, I haven't. He hasn't come and seen me yet. My mum used to come a lot. Dad hasn't. And I keep thinking, sorry, this is not personal. I keep thinking that I want him to, and I think the music like yours, when I put it on, because it's a music of the heart, it's a music of spirit, it's music of folk and um of of love. That I
mm,
think that's what will bring it out,
mm,
and I'm really
Mm.
pleased that
Yeah.
music like yours is out there for us to do that.
mm.
I
Yeah.
mean, any music can be like a connection if you allow it.
Mm. Oh yes, of
And
course. Yeah.
Mm. Yeah.
But but
I,
I don't,
yeah.
yeah.
Mm,
But there's something lovely about bands like yourselves because you genuinely love what you do, and you can hear it when you're listening to the music. Like I listened to the previous album that came out last year,
yeah.
which is a
Yeah, the frame of mind.
yeah, which I think is completely different to the first one. And I
Yeah.
love that you can hear the growth and the change, even though it's only minute, only small amounts of growth and change, but it's there, you know. Like the second album I said last year's, it that one was sat with me for a long time.
Mm.
I listened to that a lot. So this little EP, I wish it's only wish it was a little bit longer. You know, you go
Yeah.
one or two more. Come on, stretch it out a little bit more.
It
it's
is
funny you
interesting.
should mention like change and growth, because to us I think it feels like there's a lot of change. It felt like we were doing things very differently, and um, that, but in the end, it's going to sound like us anyway, with
Oh,
some
yes.
some minor tweaks. So
Mm,
those albums and this EP might not really be that different
mm,
from a listener's perspective. But for us on the other side, it's just the whole process and the reasoning behind it and all the lyrical content.
mm.
It's very different. So yeah, it's interesting you say there's been minute growth, but for us on the other side of it, there's been tremendous growth.
Yeah.
Uh, but it still ends up sounding like us.
And that's what I
Yeah.
mean. It's enough change without being suddenly someone else.
Yeah.
You know, that you can feel whether it's the studio time differences or the lyrical changes or whatever. It just feels a little bit more because that's what you want with music. You want to be able to hear your music grow, don't you? I
Well,
mean, are
like
you?
we
Yeah.
we change. That's the thing. Like
Mm,
the music comes from us, and we are going through different phases in our lives, and we are
mm,
not the same people as we were. And some things we learn new things, and something like, and we also lose some of our youthful ideas and
yeah, your
illusions.
innocence. Yes.
We can't really explain those feelings honestly anymore because we
Mm,
don't feel them.
Yeah.
But we can explain different feelings, and that is the beauty. So the
Mm.
idea is being true to ourselves in the process, and then hopefully it resonates with someone on their journey.
yeah. I mean, the one
It's
great thing is, sorry, the one great thing is that you still keep your beautiful, like your beautiful voice. It's so beautiful,
Mhm.
and then the band playing behind it is so matched so perfectly. You know, sometimes you hear some of these bands where the vocal it just doesn't sit. It feels jarry or it doesn't quite gel, but yours just it seems to perfectly join together.
Mhm.
Mm.
You
Thank
know.
you for saying that. We do spend quite a lot of time arranging and
Mm.
making it feel like it sits nice. And we do like 4 revisions on mixing and often 2, 3 revisions on mastering. And a song is not finished until everyone's happy with it. The lyrics aren't done until everyone's happy with it. We sit and nitpick until we can't nitpick anymore.
Yeah,
Um,
the closest we can get till the band breaking up, and
yeah, I will say
yeah,
All
till the
art,
end.
yeah, all art is
The song,
painful.
yeah, the song till the end didn't uh wasn't finished until the end.
yeah, it
No
was the
pun
last one.
intended.
Yeah,
Yeah, you will probably tweak it in the studio as you're recording it, right? You were probably
yeah.
adding
Yeah,
bits and take,
yeah, we
yeah,
were.
yeah.
I was just
Yeah,
checking, like, are we recording this now? Is this, or we're sticking with this sentence? Yeah, yeah. Oh, okay. Here we go.
Yeah, and for Tony that mixes it, it's just I think he more than any other mixing engineer, I don't think it's normal to have so many musical tweaks in the mix. So poor
And we're
yeah,
always late. We're always like telling him to do it the same week that we
yeah,
contact him. And he's like, I'm on holiday, but I will do what I can. He's like, oh man.
Yeah, but that's
yeah, bless
that's
him, very patient
creatives.
guy.
Yeah, well, that's creatives. I've never met a creative person yet who has ever really knows where they are at any given time. All right, right?
Fair, fair.
Because you're
Yeah.
always thinking creatively. You know, time is a construct. It's not about, it's like, oh, I was just thinking about that melody. Suddenly it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon and you've got to be in the studio. You
mm.
know.
Yeah, I'm gonna use that excuse. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So you know what I mean. It's one of those things, and you're coming to Australia for the first time.
We
Yes.
are.
Yes,
Wow,
we can't wait.
fantastic. Yeah, yeah. Just it's a small a
But we
small
will be.
stint. Hmm. Carry on,
Mm.
Yeah,
Tony.
It's
we're just dipping our toes in for the first time. But to us, it feels quite huge. Just it's traveling to almost the opposite side of the globe.
yeah, we are
Uh, yeah, it's
from
gonna be
Norway,
amazing.
Australia. It's like, I don't know, 17 hours or
Mm.
something. So we will happily take any advice from people who's been sitting on their ass for so long on an airplane and just like how do we make time go faster?
Sleep. It's the only thing I can tell you. I go back to the UK quite regularly. It's a 26-hour trip.
Yeah.
And the only thing you can really do is sleep or entertain yourself. I take lots of notes.
Yeah.
Do lots of writing when I'm on a plane because you're a trapped audience. So you
Mm.
might as well use it creatively where you can.
Yeah.
I find anyway.
Yeah.
Get
So
lost in that melody that you were talking about. That
Exactly.
sounds
Get
Yeah.
lost in the melody. What a beautiful thing to be lost in, though. I mean, to be honest. So, I mean, you're coming to, because you'll be here in November, so it's getting warmer over here.
Mhm.
You'll be leaving your colder country to be over to a slightly
Yes.
warmer country, and you're doing Perth first. Wow, fantastic!
Yes.
I love it that you're going to Perth first.
I'm gonna be down in Perth ahead of the rest of the gang here, just to hang out with family, and
Oh,
yeah, really looking
brilliant!
forward to seeing the city and yeah,
It's a
going sightseeing.
Yeah, it's a beautiful city that music is sadly left for a long period of time. People didn't go to Perth. They just didn't.
Mm.
They all come and did Sydney, Melbourne, Brisbane, and then went away. And that side of the
Yeah.
country is left. And it is a vast country, and it takes a long time to get from one place to the other. Yes, it does. Like a 5-hour flight from Perth to Melbourne or something. But they are music. They got it in their soul. They're musical people,
Mm.
and I think when they're gonna just love hearing your stuff over there, because they don't get stuff like
Certainly hope
yours.
so.
Yeah. I mean, I don't like using categories, guys. I hate the term genres. It really irritates me because it restricts. It's a music industry box, right?
Mm.
But we all have to sell ourselves at one time or another, don't we? And
Yeah.
I
I understand the purpose of a genre,
yeah.
but it is tricky for us.
I was going to say, oh God, I would never. That's why I never even approached it. I was thinking I won't broach what genre you are because, for me, you branch into so many different things.
Yeah.
It's almost tricky to say, oh, just folk, because that's not true. You
No.
know, there's progressive there. You know, there's rock. There's almost country in some respects in
Yeah.
that mix.
Yeah. And then there's elements of metal without really being metal. There's
Yeah.
elements of a pop structure without really being able to call it pop music. And
Yeah.
so it's
Yeah.
we just make what we feel sounds good.
Yeah, and that's the right thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the right thing.
So it's feel good music, basically.
Yeah, exactly,
Feel good.
exactly. Well, thanks for coming on and chatting. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I hope that the tour goes really well. The EP is outstanding for you, and more of you in the future, please. Okay.
Yes, we would love to come back.
Thank you.
But
Yes.
first we have to get there.
Yes.
You'll get here. You'll be all right. You'll get here.
Yeah.
You will.
Thank you so much for having us.
It was a pleasure. As again, thank you for coming over and seeing us.
Likewise.
you.
Have a
Bye
good
for
one.
now. Bye.
Bye.